Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Nigeria Chambers of Big Gold Belt Media, and we're here at New York Comic Con 2023 to talk about a project I was first introduced to at San Diego Comic Con. So I'm very excited to catch up and get all the latest news on Ghost of Ruin, which I think by teaser we know 2024 is coming, but that's okay because the panel tonight, I got my fingers crossed that we're going to land on a date. But gentlemen, if you can introduce yourselves and your titles, and we'll get started on today's questions and
Sure.
interview.
Dennis Culver. I write Chronicles of Ruin, which is going to be a prequel comic. I also write for DC Comics, currently Unstoppable Doom Patrol.
Awesome.
And I'm Jim McCann. I'm writing Seeds of Ruin, which takes the Ghost of Ruin concept and goes all the way back to its inception. So we'll see where everything started. I wrote the Eisner-winning book, Return of the Dapper Men, written for Marvel, and am currently loving working on the Ghost of Ruin stuff.
Yeah, this is amazing, and oh man, I had no clue what you all involvement was. So this is interesting. So we'll start right now with Ghost of Ruin. Just your thoughts and reactions to the animation and just being introduced to this universe, should we say now?
So what's cool for us is we've got to watch a lot of the pre-production stuff, the animatics, and read the scripts. And read even the Bible, so we know all the secrets. So yeah,
We
pretty
know the
exciting.
things you want to know.
Yeah, but we cannot tell you, unfortunately. Hopefully, we won't let anything slip. But
Yeah.
so it's really neat to see it all as it's kind of coming together, and then when you see the trailers hit, it's even cooler because you saw the sketches, and
Yeah.
the early stuff, and it's totally awesome.
Yeah.
Like talking about the trailers, things like that, it pumps you up a
Yeah.
lot. And just when I was asked to come onto this, or actually when they asked me if I was interested, and then they showed me everything, I was just like, yes. Do I have to keep telling you yes?
Yeah.
But yes, I'm in 100%. And then when they showed us, like Dennis was saying, the trailers, the animatics, we've been able to basically see most of the first 4 episodes, and it's great. It's nothing like what you're gonna expect, and that's what I love about it.
Oh, that's right there. That's the gem right there.
Yeah.
But the fact that you all are sort of writing origin stories, how do you kind of approach a project when it seems like you all may actually have the most creative freedom?
So mine takes place a little closer to the show. It's
Okay.
two of the characters, Juggernaut and Castle. Juggernaut's played by Alexa, who's here too, and you've already spoke to her, I think. So it's about those two characters are really close in the show, and so I get to kind of tell this story of how they got close, there's a period of time that they weren't as close as they are, so
Okay.
I kind of get to flesh that out and fill those parts in. It's almost like because I think they're after you see the first 4 episodes, this will give you a little more information about those characters and kind of whet your appetite while you're waiting for the next episodes to drop and things like that. So.
Yeah, Lessa did mention with Juggernaut a sense of loyalty and how she doesn't play about hers or her families or her peers, anybody that's close by. So I'm guessing
Yeah.
we're going to see that either be tested or the discrepancy until getting to that point, which is interesting. I always like that dynamic.
Yeah, there's a reason why she's so loyal to Castle, and so some of that it takes place before I even get to the characters, but then I get to kind of play with that and strengthen that bond.
Yeah.
So it really once you get to seeing those two work together, it'll just adds more depth to it and makes it a lot of fun. Yeah.
And then going back even before that,
Yeah, with Seeds of Ruin, I have to kind of run stuff a little bit more past people because I'm dealing with Dr. Ramiel Tucci, who's the inventor of the game, and I introduce he and Teresa, who eventually becomes his wife. But is it a love story? Is it a sting? what is it? It's very noir feeling.
Okay.
And
yeah.
I also get to introduce a lot of different characters and new characters.
Okay.
And you're like, are they going to be in future episodes or are they going to die
Yeah.
in these 4 issues?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've been given a lot more creativity or creative license than I expected. And have been, the Ghost of Ruin people have been just absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm having the time of my life.
So with that being said, because obviously we know at some point we will be thinking about animation, have you all visualized folks you would like to voice some of your characters?
Oh man, I haven't even thought. We never thought about that because our stuff is just the comic stuff. Obviously, I already have Alexa or Juggernaut and Castle's voices in my head.
Yeah.
But some of the other characters that we bring in there, that is something I'll have to think on. Like you have opened up something new to me, sir. Like, that would be cool if either things ended up getting animated. That would be amazing too.
Oh, no,
that is something I hadn't even thought about. That's
I think I had gone as far as thinking, oh my god, it'd be amazing if there was a Seeds cartoon or animation and a Chronicles animation, so we have like a mini universe.
Yeah.
Would just be.
Get to cast it. Yeah, look at that. I love it.
And I mean, don't shortchange yourself here. I mean, they do got Rosario Dawson, you got Toady, you got Alexis. So clearly, somebody could get into the bag and go get some big names.
Yeah, for sure.
Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure he doesn't do that much.
Yeah. That's a good call, though. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, if you got you said it's noir too. Yes. Mark, his unorthodox range is insane. So make somehow, some way, make a character and just like Mark, I made a perfect character for you here, and I'm sure he's game. He's such an amazing guy.
The way you think.
Go talk to Mike Ryan. And PJ. People.
I'll make sure I plant that seed.
Hey, Seeds. There you go.
I know. I was just about to say, and there we go with the pun.
Yeah.
Anyway, gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. I hope you're having an amazing New York Comic Con, and hopefully we'll be talking again very soon.
Yeah,
absolutely. Thanks
Thank you so much. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you.